Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Super Mario Maker, my custom courses. In the last episode, it was quite a while ago, but I believe we covered my Super Mario 64 Bob on Battlefield recreation, which I actually played one of them when I was playing 100 Mario Challenge Normal, I think. Anyway, yeah, last episode was kind of 2 months ago, as you already know, my update video and whatnot. Stuff happened, new series came along. November's come and gone, I've been busy, and, well, obviously I was gone for the whole of November, and thankfully, pre-recording the whole of my Halloween special actually worked out, and then during that time I also recorded a whole of Super Mario Bros. Special, editing that during my break while sorting out the rest of my training for my new job, and now we're back here, and guess what? I now have 20 out of 10 uploads. Last time you saw me, I had 8 out of 10. 2 stages have been uploaded, namely these two, yeah, so obviously we can now start uploading more courses again. They've been uploaded for at least a week, I believe so. So yeah, we can actually continue on showcasing some courses here, and as they've already been uploaded, I gotta get those done pronto before we go over 10 uploads. Plus, annotations are going to disappear for a second here. I've been busy. In my break as well, I made a few extra stages and whatnot, and even before my 1 month being away from home and whatnot, even though I did take the Wii U with me, I made a few stages as well. Just ignore this bit because I'm not too sure if I want to keep those or not, because they were easily made within a day. But yeah, that was kind of a thing. So, without further ado, oh, and by the way, before I even begin, let me just go in here so you can have a look at the map while I'm explaining this. Of course, this is Mega Man GutsMan. I used the Mega Man mystery costume, and of course, Mini Bowser's supposed to be like GutsMan because, you know, he smashes through rocks, makes perfect sense. And yeah, that's part of the thing. But before I start, and if I sound a little bit agitated, it's because if I do, I can never tell in my voice or whatnot, but I had one of the most biggest rage fests ever, and that's been like 2 days ago. My monitor failed on me, so I had to go get a new one, which cost about 90 quid. I've got an Acer 1080p one instead of my weird ass 1440-800 monitor. I know it wasn't proper widescreen, and it wasn't even the correct ratio. I think it was like a 720p monitor, but this one's like proper 1080p, so that's cool. But I had another rage fest today, and when I was trying to mess about with the bitrate of the Roxy Game Cap HD Pro, I lowered it down to 10,000, and every time it recorded 30 seconds it cut off, and when I was trying to fix the issue and raise it back up to 12500, which I have for Super Mario Maker to make it less glitchy as possible, that's why I lowered it, to try and prevent that, the program froze like so many friggin' times until it actually saved my settings, and then it started working like usual, and I threatened to like trade it in for an Elgato, and then it decides to work. So yeah, if I sound a bit agitated, that's why. Here we go. So immediately you start as Mega Man, and we cannot shoot any lemons. Our Mega Buster is failing on us. P shooter not responding. Control Alt Delete. Same with you, Roxio. Hopefully you won't glitch on me. And yeah, this little block hole here had to be so you can actually get out of the starting position, because this is how the stage is designed. And you serious? That shouldn't have counted. So yeah, pretty much exact recreation. Nothing too interesting in terms of like the design and stuff, but when it comes to these platforms, to keep the difficulty, I put platforms in the gaps, but as the platforms don't drop when they go in the gaps and then rejoin, the Mario physics make it so that if you try to jump against the momentum of the platform, you kind of mess up. You don't have a lot of momentum on your jump, and so you can't skip over and walk over and whatnot, because of how I made this backdrop. I made it so like you can't jump over it and whatnot. That was supposed to be like an energy refill, like one of the big ones, so of course that will give you the Mega Man suit once again. Wait until these guys jump, you mug, and then I can jump on him, and that's how you suss them out. That's how you don't get killed, as I've already talked about in Super Mario Bros. Special. And that was dumb! That was dumb. But if I go back over here, I'll put some hidden items over here, so let's go do those quickly. Because I'm after a healing item. I can't remember if I actually put a mystery mushroom here. But, yeah, I I don't think I did actually. That's a waste of time. Let's just head back. But yeah, forget what I was about to say here. Let me just dodge this guy. That was pretty terrible. Sorry, oh, okay, that works. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh god. Okay, get in the pipe. I pressed down. I pressed down. And I'm back. Okay, let's actually go down into the pipe this time. See, it is possible. At the wall. So, obviously, when it comes to the vertical drop here, I had to split it in 2 different pieces because it wouldn't fit otherwise. Grab that star. That's supposed to be a weapon power-up. Yeah, because power-ups, like different weapons make Mega Man different colours, of course he flashes rainbow. Fun fact, actually, his name was supposed to be Rainbow Man before they changed it to Mega Man and Rock Man, respectively. And this stage didn't originally have checkpoints because it was made before the checkpoints, but I didn't upload it until after the checkpoints came out. So, yeah, you would normally start here in the other Mega Man games, so... Oh, that was dumb. Don't worry, if you jump here... Because when you normally kill the enemies, they have a high chance of actually dropping energy. Oh yeah, and by the way, Mega Man can do like the crouch dance from Little Nemo, the Dream Master from Capcom. That actually looks pretty cool. Doing that with the tune. Anyway, so yeah, come through here, and here we go. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to make these stages, this stage in particular. Damn it, is because that, oh, he even does the slide when you skip, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I wanted to make this stage, oh crap, because, I don't know really, it's because I wanted to use the amiibo costumes for them, because I don't use them enough. And now we're in the course editor, and what I was actually the reason why I was stuttering on my words, because I couldn't remember what I was about to say, but now I remember. For the rest of this series, what I'm going to be doing is instead of recording both the edit, with the course editor, as well as the course showcase in one video, I'll do the course showcase in one recording, then I'll split the recording up, like stop recording, then set up a new recording, for the course editor, which is what I'm doing right now, which is why it wasn't the traditional fade-in, it was my own fade-in, because... if I do it all in one, the course editor gets really glitchy, as we already know, and doing it this way, the Roxio doesn't have to do weird signal things or whatever, so hopefully that when we're going through editing, it won't glitch anymore. So when we're going through the course editor, it should not glitch as badly as it has in the previous 8 videos. I know, I've been trying to fix it, and this is the best way I can think of, and this is what I was going to say until I lost my train of thought by dying in freaking... course showcase. So I'm looking at Roxio right now, moving around, bringing it around town, and it is not glitching in the slightest. I don't know if it will happen if I go back into gameplay and then come out. I think it has something to do with like going into the menus into edit mode that glitches it, but that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Okay, anyway, this guy is supposed to be the helmet guy, as I've already stated. There's a item block, an invisible, I just dropped my stylus. An invisible item block up here, which should be a 1-up. There you go. So if you get this online, then like during the Mario challenge, you're good to go on that front, because this bit is infamously tough, as we already know. And because of Mario physics, you keep your momentum when the platform's taking you back. You're trying to run against it. If you jump, then you're not going to have a very good jump, like a very good long jump. So technically, still has its difficulty, I guess. Having a platform on this little one would be stupid, but there is a gap there, so that's why I kept it. This was the block I was trying to find, and there is a star in there, so that would have actually helped. I just couldn't find it. There's a coin in there, that's all it is, just an invisible coin block, nothing interesting there really. 1-up, as we already known. As I told you, this is like the energy pickup that's just there, therefore you can just walk up and get it. These Hammer Bros are actually supposed to be the Hammer Brothers, or the people with the basically they act like Hammer Brothers in Mega Man. They just chuck those axes at you, even though they're in a more predictable arc. But you know, Mario physics, can't really expect too much. As you can see here, once again, an illusion. Just looks like you're going outside and whatnot. We'll get to that in a second. Right now, we need to go into the pipe. So let's go to the second sub-level here, and here we go. As you can see, once again, illusion. This is where you would normally drop down, and This is where you'd normally be. All 4 sets of doors were used in order to make that possible. But yeah, that's a thing. So yeah, of course, you would fall down. These blocks, these bits that stop you from jumping up, are supposed to be the screen transition. You wouldn't be able to make the jump up anyway, but that's just to let you know that would be where the screen transition in the original Mega Man would be. Same goes here. You would land in here no matter which way you go. The screen doesn't scroll until you go down. So, of course, I block you once you go into those door areas, and then, of course, you just drop down. So that's all well and good. Got another Mega Man item there. I had to make it go back and forth, so 1, it stays on the ledge, and 2, so it doesn't disappear over time. Same goes for the star. That's supposed to be the weapon, as what we're notified. The coins, these 2 singular coins, are supposed to be the smaller energy pickups that don't give you a lot of health. And as, you know, 100 coins equals a 1-up, that was kind of my idea for that. Plus, they look similar. And of course, a normal energy thing would be like massive energy, and a mushroom gives you an extra hit, so that makes perfect sense. So when you drop down here, of course, there were 2 spikes here, 1 little small energy bolt here, and there's supposed to be a Mega Man head here, basically a 1-up, so of course there's a 1-up. Now this guy is supposed to be that weird ass eye bouncing thing that's supposed to bounce around, and he's annoying to kill. Of course it's Mario, so you just jump on him once and you get the boot. Check it out, I got the boot. Take a walk on your face. Dwayne and Brando, bitches. Anyway, that's rude. Let's just go back over here, because once you go for that pipe, you'll end up over here, and immediately hit the checkpoint flag. I could have put it at an angle or something. I didn't exactly think about doing that at the time. It's already been uploaded, so I'm not going to make the change. And of course, if you do die, or if you are on your way here and you're low on health, you would continuously move backward and forward to respawn the enemies and shoot them again, so that you would get health. That's how you would farm health before you go to the boss fight for the first time. And, well, that's why this invisible coin block here is just above an enemy, and it gives you health. Once again, this one gives you health. If I can tap it, there we go. And this bit over here, as you already noticed when we were going through, because I didn't have time to mention it because I was slowing on my speech, trying to think of what to say. P-switch in there so that you have to either beat him or, you know, help him. And as long as you, even if you hit these guys, that's a thing. Because if you accidentally do kill him, you can head all the way back out, go, or just kill yourself on the pipes and restart from the checkpoint. Because if you do mess it up, you mess it up. But he can, Bowser Jr. can smash through these bricks, and basically once he breaks through the bricks, once you've lured him in there, this pipe obviously spits out P-switches, which allows you to actually exit the fortress, which covers up the flag, which in Mario physics would be to end the level. Normally you would beat the boss normally, but you can do that, that's optional. It was the closest I could get to it being Mega Man. So make GutsMan over here, hit these, and if you stay here, like where I'm putting Mario right now, this invisible coin block here actually has another P-switch in it, because if you stand where I was just standing and you lure GutsMan over, not only will he smash through these blocks, but he'll actually hit and destroy the invisible coin block and hit this P-switch all at once. Then you can just make a mad dash to the end. And, yeah, so that's the entire stage. That's the entire GutsMan stage. Try to be as block for block as possible. And, yeah, there's not really much else to say about that, really. It's, pretty spot on. And I used all the available space on sub-level 1. And on sub-level 2, I do still have block space remaining. As you can see here, once again, I was coming up to the, well, I wasn't coming that close to the block limit, but I wouldn't have been able to fill that entire block up. And even if so, what's the point? So yeah, that's pretty much about it. So I hope you enjoyed the coming back of this video. I don't know when this will be released, to be fair. But yeah, this stage is available, so you can play it. Enjoy some good old-fashioned Mega Man if you don't fancy playing the original Mega Man for whatever reason. If you want to play like a new spin on things. Time limit's pretty short, but it is a short level. So yeah. I was going to have it at 500 because Mega Man doesn't have a lot of time-based things, but yeah, that's a thing. So, that's about it for the stage. No. There we go. There's the course for this stage. I couldn't exactly tell if it was glitching on the Roxio or not, I didn't look in time, but yeah. Sorry, it's been very derpy with the Roxio at this point, but hopefully we haven't had any glitches. That'd be amazing if my plan worked, but at the same time, I had a rage fest trying to get it to work today for whatever reason. It just decided not to cooperate with me. But yeah, we're back, and yeah, this stage is available. There's the ID code, and you can enjoy some Mega Man, Mario style. See you guys then.